I
Teacher
like
talking
I like that
time.
one. Yeah,
Teacher talking
TTT.
time. One of the most difficult things for me to control because you
Yeah,
want to help them, but uh,
TTT.
that's not
Yeah,
our.
teacher center or student center. But the thing is that, you mentioned actually something really important there about the doing the topics and go in depth with each topic. And sometimes even the students, since they are already in a B1, B2 level, in this plateau there, they're like,
Mm.
teacher, but we already talk about this topic.
Mhm.
But what's the problem with going deeper on this topic? Because it's not about only that we're talking about this again. It's about trying to see a different perspective, a different type of words, or looking for synonyms, express it in a different way, taking different ideas. Because that's the
Mhm.
point. Is otherwise your knowledge, not because you don't know about the topic, but because you don't know how to use the words to describe
Mm.
such topics. So I think that is also a really not shocking, but it's quite something that happened in this level, B1, B2
Mm.
level.
And actually, are these are features that are rarely taught explicitly.
Hmm.
Uh, Students are not used to being taught to analyze the language, to explore. I really like to talk about exploring the language.
Hmm.
Exploring. Okay, but I watch a lot of series in English. Okay, great. Exposure. Excellent. What do you do with the language?
Exactly.
Enjoy the series, enjoy the movie, enjoy the song, whatever. But there must be a moment when you stop, choose a scene, and work on the language.
Yeah.
Ah, yes, you're right. I didn't do that part. Okay. Yeah, absolutely. Stop. Okay. What are you watching at the moment? This year. Okay. Bring it to class. We're going to choose a scene. What's your favorite scene? This one. Okay. Let's explore. And go through the shadowing technique. Uh,
Yes.
Intonation. I don't know. Explore,
So many
explore,
things.
explore.
Exactly.
Explore and produce and practice. So you need to, and again, breakthrough, discover, discover, and progress. I don't know. Yeah.
Exactly. I love
But
it.
we
I
need to
love.
teach that because if we don't,
Yes.
we have been taught that at teacher training college.
Yeah.
I had a great teacher who taught me about discourse analysis. I I didn't understand much at first. It was very difficult for me. But now that I am teaching higher levels, I see that, thank you, myself.
True.
Thank you, Leo. Thank you. Because that's key. That's key.
Exactly.
We need to teach them to discover the language, to explore the language, uh, to work on the language.
Exactly.
And
Definitely.
students should be willing, they should be willing to do so.
Yeah. If they're not, I mean, it's like
Because
swimming against the current.
that's another reason
Yeah.
why they get stuck.
Yeah. And that is one of the top sometimes. That's one of the top sometimes because they don't actually want to see beyond their nose. They believe everything is just there. And then
Mm.
suddenly, oh, the teacher turns out to be bad, they say. Come on.
Or boring. Boring. It's always the same
No, it
or
just,
no, too much time. It takes too much time. And I don't know, I don't have perfect pronunciation, but when I was back at college, I remember I I had sessions at pronunciation lab
mm,
every week. I had to sit down there for 20 minutes every day,
well,
just 20 minutes focusing. And uh, Jeff, we need to be willing to
Yeah,
learn,
exactly.
willing to break through, willing
Yeah,
to improve.
that's the way. Exactly. Now that we're talking about a little bit about that, and at the beginning I was asking you about these other teachers from 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 Argentina, if you know them. I would like to pause a little bit here before going to the next question that came to my mind, because right now we are in the AI era, right? Everything is AI. Everything is AI. Everything is app, AI,
Mhm.
app, AI, app. So the following,
Where is
what
the
I'm gonna
language
say,
activator?
yes, I'm gonna, I want to recommend right now a really good book to all the listeners again, and to you and all the colleagues listening. This one was written by Vicky Samuel and Belén Albarracin, both of them from Argentina. Wonderful book, and it's AI in ELT. So I would like to recommend you and recommend everyone. What a wonderful, I
Mhm.
even have the little stickers over here because so many good things here to remember, and I'm gonna use them
Mhm.
actually. So AI is taking over, and some people actually dare to say that they're gonna take over our jobs. Teaching will disappear. Some people claim that. So we have AI and we have apps. Do these apps or AI eventually become less effective for intermediate learners? What do you think about that?
Uh, uh, I think AI is a great tool. I mean,
Hmm.
we use it, but again, we need to train our students
Hmm.
to use apps and AI in the correct way. It's
Hmm.
something we need to teach too, because if not, what I see when they first come to my program, uh, first thing they say is, I need to write an email, and I'm tempted, and I write down everything, and I never write uh, my emails, or I just use AI first.
Yes, exactly.
And that is the problem, I think. That they first use the tool, and they their minds, and after
Exactly.
that they think and analyze. So I think that we can't say we're not using AI at all. We're against AI. We're against. No, it's not the way. Uh, but try your best. Think first. Write. Try to use everything you know,
Hmm.
and then we can compare, contrast, uh, take better expressions, upgrade the language you have already used, and that is where learning happens. It's my humble opinion. I don't know, Mike, but uh, um, some days ago, a
Yeah.
student, a B1 level student.
Mm.
Well, we were talking about this AI thing and her problem because she was tempted all the time uh, to use it. And some days ago, she texted me 3-line email with
Okay.
asking for something, requesting. That's it.
Hmm.
And she said, "Hey, Vicky, maybe it's silly what I'm going to say, but I did it. I didn't use AI, and uh, my colleagues understood my message. And then I checked, and it was great. Why? Because she uh, analyzed the kind of language that kind of messages need, the structure, the 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 set phrases that you can use.
Exactly.
And she was so proud. It was a 3-line
Beautiful.
text.
Well,
So I said, congrats, proud of you. Great.
exactly.
Thank you for
And
sharing. It's not silly. Thank
mhm,
you for sharing because your progress is my progress. Your victories are my victories. So
yeah,
I was uh, so happy because
of
she was
course.
feeling she was breaking through. But
Exactly. Yes.
it's a short message. I
Yeah.
mean, she was asking for some
Yeah.
information to a colleague. Hey, you forgot to send this or that, please. But she was using the right structure, the
Hmm.
right expressions.
I love
And
it,
she was very
and
glad.
the story told right now was brought to you thanks to Breakthrough. We got a motto over there, yeah? We're gonna just put it there, huh?
Yeah, it's
It's
like I'm selling
true.
my program, but I'm not, people.
Hey,
It's just I feel
no,
it. I really want my students to feel they are improving, to feel
I
that
want
they are
you, I want you to
communicating.
sell it. Sell it. Because we have here wonderful teachers and we all need to recognize that. That story there. Sorry, I'm cutting you right now because your story, it's one of those stories that is not just, it will not actually stays there for one day. That student, regardless of the age, will remember your words forever. And the enthusiasm and the happiness, the joy, the rejoice in listening to the teacher saying that I'm proud of you for those 3 lines. 3 lines
Yeah.
for some might be just 3 lines, but for a teacher and for the context of the whole thing, I mean, it's a breakthrough.
Yeah. She needed those three lines to get
Hmm.
something done at work, actually.
Wow.
So uh it was important. So,
Of course.
she was
That
very
was
happy.
beautiful. That was beautiful. Okay, hold on a second. Now that we're just talking about this story, you have your school, right? Your online school, let's say it
Yeah, let's say
properly.
yeah,
Properly.
my
That's an
online project.
online
I
school.
really like I really like to name it my online project. It's a learning
Yeah.
project, teaching
So it's an
project.
online school teaching
Yeah,
project, learning,
yeah,
or your English club. But
yeah,
that it's something that you created, and that's your baby now.
yeah,
Now,
absolutely.
if somebody would like to reach out to you and they
Hmm.
say, you know what, I would like to have Vicky here. Maybe she can actually help me with my B1, B2, or C1. How can they reach you?
Okay, you can find me on Instagram. Okay, Victoria English Online. Victoria English Online. We have our landing page too. Recent landing page, victoriaenglishonline.com. So
Ooh,
you can reach out and we can talk and share ideas and just
awesome.
as you did. By how did you get to my account?
That's that's how I get there.
That's the way. Through
Okay.
Instagram.
Yes,
Beautiful
exactly.
Instagram. Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah, that's it. And we're always happy to share
Awesome. So you got Instagram and your landing page, you said, right?
my landing page. Yes,
Okay.
victoriaenglishonline.com.
Okay, everybody. This one is for all the learners listening to us. If somebody would like to have professional English speaker, English teacher here, help you, to go beyond that. We have over here Vicky, Victoria, and her wonderful project. Is there
Thank
anything that you do there? You got like some sort of like a discount percentage or something, or there's no discount, or there's something that you give away if a student just sign up?
Well, actually, my organization is changing now. And if, for example, if you join a group session, we always I say we, and I'm the only one behind the project. I yes, I
I
always
understand
offer
it.
uh, a one-to-one session uh, to be shared whenever the student needs that
Yeah.
one-to-one session. Uh, and then, of course, if you sometimes uh, groups of friends decide to study together, so
Hmm.
we organize something for benefits of the whole group. So
Hmm.
and besides it's Argentina, Mike, so we always find a way.
Exactly.
We always find a way. That is something that our people know very well.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yes.
sometimes uh, money is a problem or something that that prevents us from learning, and
Yes.
we always have a way. That is the message too. You can
Yeah.
if you're willing, you can.
Definitely, definitely. That's amazing. So yeah, I'm gonna encourage and I will start like reposting your post on my website, on my Instagram as well, and my LinkedIn if it's possible. Because I think the world needs teachers. Teachers like you, teachers like Maria Mena, teachers like Sol, English with Soul also.
Mm.
And that's what it is. It has to be like that. So hopefully you can get some students through this show. That would be amazing.
Thank you
And
very much.
calling more colleagues and to join in this movement, you know. Teachers help teachers, and that is a fact. That's my
Absolutely.
motto.
Yeah,
That's my
absolutely.
motto. Yeah, because doctors won't help us. So another teacher can help because teachers can understand other teachers. So we have to keep doing that. Now,
Yeah, thank
coming
you
back a
very much.
little bit, yeah, no, it's okay. Coming back to the topic, and I would like to ask you something that it's been actually there for a while, and I've seen many posts about this in on Instagram and in LinkedIn and all these social media. So, can thinking directly in English actually be trained?
Come again, please.
Can
Come again.
thinking directly in
Oh,
English
oh,
actually be trained? What do you think?
oh, that's a tough one, Mike.
I'm sorry, it just came out. I'm so
No,
sorry. Well, the
no,
thing
but
is that it actually comes from experience, you know?
um, how difficult it is because to be honest, I don't think we can change our way of thinking.
Hmm.
I mean, uh, I feel that you need to think in English has been a burden of my on my students for a long time.
Hmm.
You need to think in English. Think in English. I was born in Argentina, and culture is strong.
Hmm.
You have already noticed it. When I
Yes.
speak, I'm Argentinian, and I'm like this. And thinking in English, I don't think I'm able to do it. I don't think so. What I can do is to train my students to understand culture
Hmm.
and and to join the
Yeah.
way of thinking of the other country.
Hmm.
But if you ask me like to transfer your thoughts directly
Hmm.
into English,
Yes.
I don't think so, to be honest.
I love it. I love it. I love it.
You can learn fixed phrases. You can learn idiomatic expressions. You can use them naturally because you acquire them.
Hmm.
I know I do, but I don't know. Uh, in my opinion, it's not that you think in English. No, 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 no way. I can't.
I
Tell me
la
what's your opinion, please. I'm so sorry, but my opinion. But
No.
I've seen my students at B1, B2 level
Yes.
uh, suffering. I'm saying, I
Believe
can't think
you.
in English. I can't think in English, Vicky. And I don't know if you will be able to.
No, you know what? I love it. I wanted to ask you this question because
I'm,
that's another of big issues that we have in when students just reach to a certain level. Some of them they get so into this perfectionism that they try to be someone who they are not. I'm not saying that because you're going to start like trying to remove your Spanish in the
yeah.
background or the language you have in the background and just put the secondary one is wrong. No, no,
No,
no. That's
no.
not bad. That's not bad. I mean, if you can do it, yes, there are ways to do it. Let me give you a quick example. Believe it or not, I'm a kindergarten teacher.
No.
And what I'm doing with those little kids, it's not allowing them to tell me in their native language. So if I say pen, they immediately want to say, in their native language. But I'm like, no, 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 no. What is this? And they want to say, and it's
Yeah.
like, no, what is this? Until they just come out pen. And I try to
Mm,
make it like that, but of course, it takes years to be immersed in the language to start like
but
thinking.
it's not innate. I mean, they don't
Yeah.
transfer the in Spanish lapicera to
Hmm.
pen.
Exactly.
The first thing they see is a lapicera. Okay.
I
And
love
then we
it.
say pen.
Yes.
Okay. So,
True.
but we can train. We can have a lot of strategies for them to to come up with the word quickly or
Fluency.
retrieve the language.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's it. But thing is, again, uh, I don't like that to be a burden on my
Yeah.
students. That is, and 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 I'm a little bit afraid of that. Thinking English, thinking English, thinking English, because uh, it has been one of my students' concerns for
Hmm.
a long time,
Ages. Yeah,
and
for sure.
mm, it's what they feel is not nice. I mean, they don't feel well at all.
Of course. This is too much, maybe. Again, I think this is really possible, but you gotta be immersed.
Mm,
Immersion is the key. And if you're not immersed, of course, it's gonna get really tough.
mm,
Um, and this is something that happens with any language. It's really hard. Different languages is really hard, but you gotta live in the country for
yeah.
a year minimum to
Mm.
try to make it like that or make it fast, so fast that you don't even notice that you're
Mm.
actually translating in your mind. But it happens. But
You don't notice.
yes,
You don't
yes.
notice, but
Well, for right now we've been actually having a conversation, and you just instantly, I mean, reply to me to my question or whatever. So
Mhm.
you're maybe translating in your mind is like, okay, this is what I want to say, okay, but it's so fast that you don't look like you are translating in your mind and then
No,
comes out.
absolutely not.
Yeah.
But it's as we've been talking about time, process,
Hmm.
time, process, actions, taking actions, doing, practicing.
Exactly. So now this is one of them. We have thinking in English. And I think you already told me your answer about this one, but if we have, for example, in your group sessions or your one-on-one classes,
Mhm,
what do you prioritize most there? Is it
mhm.
grammar accuracy or communication?
Communication. Absolutely.
Hmm.
Communication. Uh, ex exposure to good language, real life
Hmm.
communication, exploring deeply that language, deeply, and then practicing. in meaningful context that my students are going to go through. I know not those kinds of ready-made texts, or I love books actually. I like books. They are great, but sometimes we get stuck with one book and we start and we finish and we
Yes.
don't get out of the book. And that's another thing my students complain about. I come from another language school that we were doing book every class, and we need to listen to podcasts, Instagram reels, TikTok videos, TED Talks, whatever, films, uh, and always around the context that they need.
Exactly.
Of course, I correct mistakes. I correct myself too when I find one. But first, let them speak. Let them share their idea. Let them share what they feel. And then, hey, is there any way to say this? Is there any other expression you can use? And they upgrade their language. So that is my point of view.
No,
Communication.
it's yeah,
Communication is key.
100% agree
Uh,
with you.
Fixed phrases that help them sound more natural, not native, natural. Uh,
Exactly. Thank you. Thank you very much.
yeah,
Exactly. That's the word. I like it.
yeah,
Natural. Not native. Natural.
natural. Yeah, and able to express what they really want to say. Sometimes
Exactly.
we don't have the exact word or phrase in our language, but there's always a way. There's always a way.
True.
So to help them find the best way is our goal.
Exactly. So, coming actually to an end, it's been an amazing almost 2 hours.
Yes.
Beautiful time. I'm taking your time here. So, just to get to an end, what small daily habit creates the biggest long-term improvement? Sorry.
Daily habits.
Mhm.
All
Like
right.
with the biggest long-term improvement. You got a student in front of you.
Mm-hmm. I something I encourage my students to have is a learning journal as a daily habit.
Hmm.
Uh, they can use the learning journal to explore language. Um, I designed a learning journal uh, every month with different entries so they can express themselves about different things.
Hmm.
So uh, having this learning journal help them to be in contact with the language every day. Maybe one day is a listening activity, another day is something to write, and the next day is something they have to send me a message,
Hmm.
uh, a voice message, anything. So for us, uh, as a foreign language student, because we are not in contact with the language, we don't have the opportunity to be in touch or immersed in the language. We need to have something to work on the language every day. So uh, keeping a learning journal, in my opinion, is a very good tool to have a habit and to
Hmm.
improve your English.
Exactly.
When students do that, they see that they improve because they discover new things. And they come to the session and they tell me, hey, Vicky, I was doing day two and I, I don't know, I learned this expression. okay, nice. And we talk about it and we see the context and we see how that expression works and that is something I really enjoy, they enjoy and help them improve.
Yeah, amazing. Wonderful. I love it. So, language has the power to open doors, connect
Mm.
cultures, and change lives. So, looking back on your own journey, and this actually for everyone listening, looking back on your own journey, what has language taught about being human, about being yourself? Because this is not about changing who you are. This is about expanding who you are. So I think this episode has resonates a lot. And for sure we're gonna have a lot of people talking about it and seeing this good vibe, because this is what this is about, a good vibe. I gotta say thank you very much, Victoria, for being part of this corner, the Languages Pedagogy Podcast. Again, this is your house. Anytime that you would like to come and share something good here, this is your space anytime.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Mike, very much. Thank you very much. I appreciate uh this space too. So thank you. Thank you again.
Thank you, Victoria, and until next time then.
Okay.
Bye bye.
Hey, bye, Mike. Thank you very much.